On February 21st in Chicago, Illinois, Bloodline Mafia and Blaze Promotions present Burning Blood. I am here with a virtual face-to-face between two big names in this scene with a long-awaited matchup. Pat TYPLOOSION versus HELLBOYKELL. So first, I want to ask you guys, how y'all been doing?
I'll let Kel go first.
I'm okay. I'm doing all right. Excited for this card. Excited for this fight. Shout out to Pat for taking it, and shout out to Intrepid and Mark for setting up this event. Ready to get this shit going.
Oh yeah, what about you, Pat?
Listen, man, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm feeling great. I'm ready to travel to Chicago and put belt to ass on Hellboy Kel. Nothing personal, but I have some things that I must do in March that I must be ready for so I can become the greatest in SCB, the undisputed champion.
Yes, sir. So, Pat, I want to talk about that first. Obviously, you are aiming to be the best in SCB, and you are fighting Braveheart on Breakout Boxing '08. So, how do you think this fight is going to prepare you for that fight?
Well, to be honest with you, felt like I needed someone who would give me as much of a fight as Braveheart has. You know, Hellboy, he had a great year last year. So I said, if I'm going to fight anyone, despite the record, I think that Hellboy is the right fight to make because of style wise. And I just think it makes the most sense. And obviously, I need to get back in the ring before before March. Out of all the opponents that I was brought, I do believe that Hellboy is the toughest one. So I pushed for that one instead of fighting like Manic or some random bum.
All
Completely.
right. So, Kel, he said basically he's using this fight to prepare for you or to prepare for Braveheart. Sorry. Do you think he's looking past you in any way?
He could be. He could be not. You never know. At the end of the day, I'm in there. I'm coming in there to give him a tough fight. I'm in there to win. Come in there to show that I can do this shit. Show that I'm not stupid for taking this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, it's all love at the end of the day, but belt to ass, February 21st.
All right. So, guys, I know we were on Bloodline Mafia. However, I see there's no bad blood between you guys. You guys have somewhat mentioned how this matchup happened, but like is there anything else, like why did you guys really want this fight?
Well, I guess I'll start. I called him out on '07 on the mic, so that's really what started it. But there
I had
was
no
like
idea about
I
that.
guess slight talks behind this. I won't say talks. Like I brought it up to him in conversations at events behind the scenes and stuff when we sparred. It's like maybe we could have a fight one day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be for the title or not for the title. Now we're here.
Any rebuttal to that, Pat, or a response?
I had no idea that he did that. To be honest with you, I mean, cool. You got the call out, you got the fight. That's fantastic. But listen, it's a whole different ball game when you fight me. I train hard and I train very vigorously. And one thing that Hellboy Kel must know is that this is payment. This is due for this fight. He owes me this fight. He owes me for that McDonald's, and he knows so. So he owes me that fight. He owes it to me. He's
Hmm.
in debt.
Mm.
So I believe I'm not looking past Hellboy. I'm locked in on this fight. I just have two fights. You know, it makes me more ready to fight. You know, last year that's when I went on a fantastic run with Trey and then Jason Sosa. You know what I mean? So then now we're fighting Hellboy, and then we're fighting Braveheart. So yeah, I mean, there's not really that much to say. You know what I mean? I'm training very hard, very vigorously, and very different than before. And you guys are gonna see on February 21st.
All right. So, Hellboy Kel, you are currently 0-2, looking for redemption. What have you changed from the last two fights from this to this fight? What are you doing to secure the win this time?
It's all like a mentality change for the most part. Skills is there, cardio is there. Been working on that for a whole year basically. So had fucking fights nonstop back to back. Had plenty of time to look back, study old fights, sparring, all this, that, third. mostly just mental now. Just making sure I go in there, stay composed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows me as Emote Boy Kel, so no emotes. Just go in there, fight, nigga. That's it.
I mean, Mo.
All right. So both of you guys have like an aggressive style in your past fights. Do you guys both come out, do you guys both plan out to come out like that? Or do you plan on switching up a little bit? Or do you guys just both look to, pressure the other guy onto the back foot?
You want to go first, Pat?
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I believe that Hellboy is going to be fighting the best version of myself to date. I feel like if he had a chance that he was going to beat me, he would be at 07 or maybe even in 06. But I went through hell and back to get here where I am right now. And I'm telling you right now, this fight, I'm bringing out an entirely different animal. And a lot of people are not going to understand that until they see the fight. I'm coming with a whole different energy, a whole different mantra. This is not the TYPLOOSION that you guys are normally seeing. Oh yeah, rah rah, let's go. Like, I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. And that's all I'm thinking about is fighting, kicking ass, taking names, and getting the win. And then maybe after I get my wins, maybe I'll be satisfied. But I got some business that I have to handle, and Hellboy is that business. So we're going to handle it well, like we always do.
All right, same to you, Kel. Do you plan on coming out aggressive in this fight, or do you plan on, switching it up a little bit?
Like you said, we'll see what happens, but there'll definitely be a switch up in the style for sure. I'll just leave it. I'm coming out orthodox. Fuck it. I don't want to be southpaw no more. So,
All right. How do you plan on taking that on, Pat?
Like I always do, man. But in this, it's a very different mantra that I'm going with. I really went back, and I really have been working on my fundamentals, working on my footwork, working on my jab. You know what I mean? I'm working with new people in a new place, so it's very exciting, and I've learned a lot in the past couple of months since 07. Not only about my fighting, but also about myself. And I believe that confidence is key, and I'm very confident that I'm going to get this win. Nothing against Hellboy again, but it's business. And usually I like to go all rah rah rah, like, I'm gonna kick your ass type shit. You know what I mean? But listen, you know what I mean? Hellboy had a different fight before this. He wanted to take this challenge. He wanted to take this fight. You know what I mean? So there's nothing but respect to him. You know what I mean? I got no issues with the guy. He knows this. And I believe that fighting always brings people closer together. So I believe after the fight, me and Hellboy will be closer than we are now. But we got to put that aside so that we can go to war. And I don't intend on it being a war. I intend on going in there, showing my skills off, getting the job done fast and effectively and efficiently.
I'm gonna be boxing on O Block, man.
Boxing on O Block. Listen, the spirit of King Von looms among us.
Hey,
Crazy
that's what's
story.
up. Yeah, bro. So I'm guessing you
Oh
guys.
my!
That's a crazy story.
Oh
right.
my god!
So I'm guessing you guys have both reviewed each other's footage. So I'm gonna ask Pat first. Pat, what are Hellboy Kell's strengths and what are his weaknesses?
Listen, we're gonna exploit the weaknesses, but let's talk about the strengths. He definitely does have a bit of strength on him. He definitely does have a bit of pop as well. But that's something that we're already ready to give back at him at. At 07, we had a spar. Some people will say that it didn't really go my way, but that was not a good display of what I can do and what the best of my ability is. We saw what happened with Divine. That was a complete mental battle within myself to do that fight, with everything that was going on in my life. So he does have strengths. He has a pretty few big ones, but I also have my key strengths, and he knows my weaknesses as well. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not gonna be as many come tonight.
All right, same question to you, Kel. What are Pat's strengths and weaknesses?
The weaknesses will bring those out. He can try to fix them all he wants. I'm gonna fix mine. Like he said, he's gonna try to exploit mine. I'm gonna try to exploit his. Simple as that. His
All right.
strengths, he's a
Art of
very
war.
he's a very strong pressure style fighter. But I'm expecting us to have a nice, good technical match. But you never know what happens, bro. You never know.
All right. So, we've kind of gone over this, but do you guys have any like actual predictions for how this fight's gonna go?
I'm either going to get the stoppage or I'm going to get it clean on the scoreboard like I always do. Because when I come out to fight, I come out to win. I leave it all out in the ring. I don't leave myself second guessing myself when I get back to the dressing room. I know exactly what I did in the ring. I know I left it all out there, win or loss. I believe that it's a win for me, and it's an effective win. But we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Usually I go, yeah, I'm going to stop this motherfucker. We're going to try to go with a different mantra this time and see how it goes.
All right, Kel, same question to you. What are your predictions for this fight?
Pat's a tough dude. He has a fucking solid chin on him. I haven't really seen him get like knocked down for real. I don't think that waffle knockdown was a knockdown for real. But besides that, I think I can take him all 4 rounds, get on the scoreboard, get it clear on the scoreboard, and yeah.
All right. So, do you guys have any final thoughts for each other? Any final thoughts you want to tell the people? Now's your chance.
Go ahead first.
I had a fight, break out of weight. Little Joey, he's gone, unfortunately. So, if anyone wants to fight on my way, hey, I'm here. I'm available now. And Pat, thank you again for taking this fight, bro. Appreciate you. All love, dog. You know what I'm saying? And let's go out there. Let's go to Shaw on all block, bro.
All right, same question to you, Pat. Any final thoughts? Any final things you want to say?
Listen, I brought myself hell and back to get here, and now I'm throwing myself into hell against Hellboy to prepare myself for my biggest challenge yet, and that is becoming the undisputed champion in the main event of Breakout '08. That's right, main event, baby. That's TYPLOOSION. All right? We're coming to set a demolition. We're coming to teach Hellboy a lesson. And then after this, I see nothing but wins for HELLBOYKELL. This is the final test that I think that he needs to truly display to the people that he is built for this scene. Fighting me, win or loss, will give him the strength in order to defeat any opponent that he needs to in the future. So this is a trial for him. This is a test for me. And we'll see how it goes. February 21st, Born in Blood. It's going down.
Yes, sir. All right. Want to say thank you guys for watching to the end. Since you did make it, make sure to tune into Burning Blood happening on this channel on February 21st or in person in Chicago, Illinois. More info regarding tickets will be on the Bloodline Mafia Twitter and Instagram linked below. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on Bloodline Mafia.